Hey, how's everyone doing there tonight? This is Undead Nightmare 24, back with a video. Hope everyone's doing well and staying safe out there. This is going to be a Wednesday night horror review. I'm going to review a film I watched earlier, and it's a semi-horror, but it's also a giallo film, which I enjoy, Italian giallo film. It's one that I watched earlier, so we're going to get into some Italian jelly here, guys. So the film I'm going to pick for this Wednesday is going to be 1972's So Sweet, So Dead. And this has an alternate name. It's also called The Slasher, The Sex Maniac. This is directed by Roberto Montero. He also directed such films as Tharis, Son of Attilia. It's kind of like a Spartan film from the 60s, I think. I haven't seen it. There's another film he directed called Savannah from 1979. And what I never seen it, but what struck me out, it seems like a rape revenge film. So it's the Italian director. Also stars Fairly Granger and Sylvia Cosina. I hope I said that name right. Anyways, I'm going to get into the plot of this film, and I'm going to keep it real brief on the review. I don't want to talk too much and give away spoilers because this is difficult on one of these films. So I'm going to get to the basics of this. So let's get into the plot of it. It basically starts off with this girl. She's murdered. She's naked, and she's pretty much cheated on her husband. So they find she's murdered on the act of cheating, pretty much. So as they get there, this cop inspector goes in, Capana, played by Fairly Granger. He shows up at the crime scene, and they're asking him questions. He's trying to figure it out and go pretty much opposite what everyone thinks. He's pretty much the main character. He's the best at his job, and he's under a lot of pressure right now because we got a killer on hand. So anyways, he goes and starts to ask questions, trying to figure out who's doing this murder. It's fairly early. There's been one kill. But then as the time goes on, we start to see about 3 other kills go on. And they're all... This killer seems to target unfaithful women. And he does wear the signature black trench coat and black top hat, nylon over his head, switchblade, your normal Jello serial killer. So anyways, these bodies start to pile up, and that puts pressure on Inspector Capana. And he also has his wife, played by Sylvia Cosina. Her name's Barbara. She's telling him to quit the force. She sees the stress he's in and just to go work for her dad at a law firm, but he refuses. As he says, this is my job, this is what I'm good at, and this is what I want to do. So she's still up and down with him working here. And she knows he's also a target of this killer as he's investigating the murders. And then you got the captain on top of that, putting pressure on him, telling him to figure out this crime, or else they're gonna both lose their put off the case. So he tells the sergeant pretty much straight up, do you want me off this case? We could switch it. And he's like, no, you're the best we got. You're the guy that can solve this case. So they leave him on it. So he starts to pull out clues and do pretty much his wise detective work and lead him closer to figuring out this case. But as he does, pressure mounts and more kills are happening. And that's basically, it goes into a certain twist I can't get into, like all these Jello films do, but it ends up with like I said, one of those Jello twists. That's basically all I can say without giving spoilers. So overall, I'm going to get into the plot of this film. It's very stylish. It has a great score in the film, and it's solid. I like the kills. What makes this killer unique is he usually kills his victims with one hand over their mouth, and he goes for a slice of the jugular, the throat, and then he starts stabbing downwards as he leaves puncture wounds throughout the victims, which was pretty cool. You see that a lot in Jello films, but what separates this in the kills, as he's a photographer as well, he takes pictures of the victims in the act of cheating, and after he kills the unfaithful women, he leaves the photos on top of them as well as a signature kill, which was pretty unique. And like I said, this is very stylish. It has a great score, and the transfer on this film is incredible, man. It's real clear. I really dug that, and it does have a few scenes that go a little grainy, but I think that's the best print they could get on the film. But overall, this film is probably the best you're going to see this film right now. So overall, I'm a fan of Jello films. This one is very solid. I'm going to give it a rating of 4.5 out of 5. To me, this is a gem, guys. And if you're a fan of Giallo films, I highly recommend this film. If you're not, then you might want to stay away from it. But this is one of the better Italian Giallo films out there. And it is a newer release. I think it got released already by Code Red, but now this is like a re-release. I don't know if it has a better transfer, or I don't know what, but it has this alternate artwork on the cover, as you could see there. While the older release has a different artwork. But yeah, I highly recommend this film, guys. It's a very solid Giallo from the 70s, and I had a lot of fun watching this one. So it's gonna be my Wednesday horror Giallo review. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please hit a like, comment, subscribe. Everyone stay safe out there. Have a great week. Take care of each other and be kind. This is Undead Nightmare 24, back with a video. Keep it horror. Peace.